had a rough childhood, had a great family, but I was a rough kid. So education wasn't my thing. Needed a job, didn't have any education, zero education, just a hothead kid. Ended up running into somebody at Jack Hebert's All-Star Pontiac in Sulphur. Just a good family-owned business in Sulphur, where I'm from. They didn't have a spot, so I was the shop porter, cleaning up the oil dry on the floor for the technicians and things of that nature. Fast forward a couple of years, in 1995, when I was 18, I had a miserable experience. I had an overdose experience with some narcotics. So that was a big awakening for me in 1995 that kind of changed my life. 1996, I was in Bible college. 1997, I graduated seminary. Met my wife when I was interim youth pastor at a church in Church Point. So we needed money. I was selling candy bars in front of market baskets with kids and youth groups to figure out how to get my $200 a week, living in a Dutchman hooked up to the church. And I adopted my first son. He was 3 at the time. So really quickly, I woke up and I was like this 22-year-old head of a household, child. So I needed more money than I was making cutting grass or weed eating church ditches or whatever I was doing. So I thought my brother was in the car business, and he was a service advisor at a dealership in Lake Charles, and I thought to myself, you know, if he can do it, I can do it. And the praise and worship leader at our church, Wade Vincent, was the service manager at this particular dealership in Lake Charles. So I went and talked to Wade, and I said, Wade, I need a job. He didn't have an opening, but he said, have you ever thought about selling cars? They hired me. I never sold anything in my life. They threw me in a room, watched some videos for 4 or 5 days, then followed a guy for a couple days, and then the first month, I had a very successful month. And so I realized kind of the business was kind of cool because it didn't really care about your past. Had a lot of great experiences working with a lot of fantastic families. For probably my 20-year career in Calcasieu Parish in the car business. Really thought I was a few years from retirement. This opportunity came available in DeRidder. I was scared of it, and God definitely had his hand in it, and he shoved me in it. And it didn't take very long to realize that we were doing what we were supposed to do. When I landed here in DeRidder in 2018, it was almost like deja vu. I kept feeling like what Sulphur was like in the 80s when I grew up there, right? And so I thought to myself, man, what can I do to create excitement in this community? So I began to come up here, and at first we bought their business. We just gave all of our profit away to the community. And anybody that was getting a better deal somewhere else, I was gonna buy the deal. I was gonna buy their business. I was buying market share. I didn't care about money. So I'm like, here we are, some young, first generation, no wealth, I'm a kid. Got a couple other guys with me to help me because I can't afford it all by myself. And we just come over here and we're just hoping to not go broke. And man, it's been a dream. It's been a dream come true at this point. The community's been fantastic to us.